What is up today, guys? We are reviewing Crucial 10's Super Smash Bros. Figure collection. Let's get into it now. Starting off with day one.
This is day one of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate collection. Starting with the Jumpman himself. Mario! That's right, we got the plumber, Mario. This figure is from Jack's Pacifics, and I got it from Walmart. Getting him out of the box, he actually looks really good for a figure that only costs $10. For accessories, all he has is this mush. He can't hold it or anything, but it still looks pretty good. Getting the main man himself out now, he actually looks surprisingly accurate. Let's test if his articulation's any good. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. It's not like super good, but he can hit some poses. This is a big thing with Jack's Pacific, is a lot of their older figures don't have great articulation for some reason. I love to see them revamp their articulation system like they did with the Sonic thing. Now this figure's definitely fun, but his articulation is definitely flawed. I want to see if he can hit his pose from the Smash render. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's kind of close. I think it deserves a 2 out of 5 coins. Now, while I've had fun with this figure, I think it's time to put him on the shelf. He's the first character that I have in my Smash collection, but I do think I want to get a different version of him. SH Figure Arts is re-releasing their Mario line, and I think this looks way better articulated and has a whole bunch more accessories. So when that drops, I'm probably going to replace this Jack specifically. But I think that's going to be it for this video. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next in the collection? Thank you for watching.
Now we're going to day 2 with Kirby.
This is day 2 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate collection. Today with the main character, Kirby!
Oh, I love that.
That's right, we got the Nendoroid Kirby. This box looks really dope. My friend got me this for Christmas, and I'm just now opening it. I do think it's a bootleg, though. Getting him out of the box, oh my god. Was somebody running with this and fell? Let's stick together, bro. For accessories, he has a star wand, a bag on a stick, an extra heart, and I think this is a beat. He also comes with a stand that doesn't have an arm, so it's not really a stand, it's just like a base. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't come with an arm. And he has a whole bunch of faces and a magnetic arm. Getting onto his articulation, it's really unique. His arms and feet are connected through magnets, so they can move wherever, except for the front of the face and the back of the head. Or body. I don't know, the back of Kirby. But you can pretty much hit any pose, but also not really. It's super weird, I don't know. But how well can he hit the pose from his render and Smash? Yeah, I think it's super accurate. I'm gonna have to give that 4 out of 5 Robobots. But yeah, this figure is super fun, and I 100% recommend it. There's so many poses you could hit that you just can't do with any other figure. He technically has the best butterfly joints of any figure because they can go all around his body. But I've had my fun. It's time to put him on the shelf. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next in the collection? Thank you for watching.
Pat Free.
This is day 3 start of my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate collection with the blue blur himself, Sonic! That's right, we got Sonic the Hedgehog. Dude, look how big this box is. This is my hand. Dude, that is a huge box. Opening this thing up, he looks super dope. But, where are all his accessories? The side of the box says he has a whole bunch of hands and, like, interchangeable face pieces. Did I get unlucky? What the fuck? I did a little digging around the box, and I found this little cardboard box, I guess. I don't know. But this had all the hands and extra faces in it, so let's get on to those. He has a bunch of hands. For mouth plates, he has an open one, a grinning one, and a frowning one. For his eyes, he has relaxed ones, closed eye ones, and with the open ones that just came on the figure. He also came with his backdrop that I'm probably never going to use, unfortunately. He also came with the green Chaos Emerald, or the Master Emerald, and a whip. Now, this figure's articulation is kind of just alright. He doesn't have a torso swivel or any upwards or downwards range on his head. Also, his legs don't kick up nearly as far as they should for a Sonic figure, and he has no sort of butterfly joints. He's really just limited, and that sucks because his accessories are so cool, and the figure looks beautiful. Now, with all this in mind, I have one question. Can he hit his pose from his render in Smash Bros? Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 7 Chaos Emeralds. This figure just can't do what you need a Sonic figure to do, unfortunately. But guys, I have a confession. I actually got this figure for my Sonic shelf, so for my Smash display, I'm just gonna use a normal Jax figure. So here's a quick review on that. Now that we've come to an understanding, it's time to put him on the display. But let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? This is day 4 starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate collection with not Astro Boy, but Mega Man!
Rockman!
That's right, we got the Jada Toys Mega Man. He looks really good, but he might not fit with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate aesthetic. For accessories, he has these 2 heads, he has these 4 hands, an alternate arm blaster, and a blast effect on a stand. For $20, this guy is loaded with accessories. Hasbro, take note. You too, McFarlane. His articulation is really surprising too. He has great range on his heads, and while he does have only single joints for his arms and legs, they can still hit almost anything you need them to. In general, this figure is really good. I have like no complaints to give about it. It's 10s all across the board. Also, the most requested character for my Smash display now is a Link, and I do plan on getting one, but I need your help. Should I get the Figma one or the Jack specific one? But enough about Link. It's time to see if Mega Man can hit his pose from his render in Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I think it's really close. It sucks because he has different proportions, but I think for what it is, it's super good. I gotta give that 4 out of 5 lemons. But yeah, Jada Toys really cooked with this figure. But that's enough talking. It's time to put him in the display. Now that that's done, let me know. Who do you play in Smash? And who do you want to see next in the collection? Thank you for watching. This is day 4.
Part 5 we go. There's a lot of parts to this series.
This is day 5 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, with the best character in the game, Steve!
Sucks.
That's right. If you didn't know, Steve is the best character in the game. It's
No,
not
he's
just
not.
my opinion. It's like an actual fact. He's like the best character. Getting onto his articulation, it's like kind of surprisingly good for how cheap this figure is. He's obviously limited by the Minecraft design style, but like his arms go out really far and his head has some pretty cool like rotation. His legs kind of suck.
Block,
They go forward and
man.
backwards. They go all the way though. That's pretty cool. I got this thing out of the shoebox that has my entire old Minecraft collection. You can find this online for G. I have no idea what accessories he came with, so I'm just gonna guess. Iron sword, grass block, Dennis from the Minecraft movie, a crafting table, a goat, and fuck it, he can have a warden. Also found this really weird thing from his Final Smash. Don't even know what this is. Okay, I've had my fun. Now it's time to see if he can do his pose from his render in Smash. I mean, yeah. I don't think it could get more accurate than this. I gotta give that 5 out of 5 anvils. I just realized this is the first DLC character in my collection. I remember there's one guy asking if I was gonna do DLC characters, and you know, I was wondering why not. I'm gonna try to get as many characters as I can. No matter what. Regardless of price, availability, if they even have a figure. If they don't have one, I'm gonna just have to make it. Foreshadowing for your upcoming one. Now that all of that is said, it's time to put them in the collection. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who
To
do you want
part
to see next?
6 we go. Let's go. Ho ho.
This is day 6 to start my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, with the king of the Koopas himself, Bowser. That's right, we got Bowser. We now officially have a character from every Smash game in the collection. Off topic, I did notice he has a few paint blemishes, but that makes a little bit of sense. I think this figure's from like, what, 2014? This figure's from Jack Specific, and I don't know the name of it. I got it on Mercari. I got this figure because I wanted the accuracy to Super Smash Bros, but my brother does have the movie version, so let's compare them. The movie version has way more points of articulation, like a lot more. He's also a lot bigger. He also has this play feature where he shoots smoke out. It's kind of cool. Cool gimmick. I don't know. I'm never going to use it. Even though that figure might be objectively better, I'm going to stick with my game accurate home. Also, I do not plan to replace this guy with the SHF one. I don't like it how it doesn't have any arm articulation. I know, it's petty. Even though this guy doesn't have great articulation either, I still just love his size and his presence. But it's time to see if he can do his pose from his render in Smash. It's surprisingly accurate. I'm gonna have to give that 3 out of 5 thwomps. While this figure is pretty cool, it did leave me a little bit disappointed. I don't know. Do you think I made the right decision not going with the SH figure arts? Let me know in the comments. Either way, it's time to put them in the collection. So let me know. Who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Thank you for watching.
Part 7
This is-
now.
This is day 7 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, with the hero of time, Link.
Oh.
That's That's right. After being gone for a week, I figured I should give the people what they want the most. We also hit 15,000 followers on TikTok while I was gone, so I want to thank you guys so much for that. Getting this guy out of the box, he has a decent amount of accessories, nothing super impressive. I'd kind of like more for how much I paid for him, but it's no big deal. His sword fits perfectly in the sheath, so it's not like the SH Figure Arts figures where you just have the handle and then a separate sword. The Hylian shield looks really good too. This figure has amazing accessories. He also comes with this cape thing, but I never played the game, so I don't really know what this is. Do you guys know that Link actually can't technically pull out his sword? The way it sits on his back, when he pull it, it just gets stuck. He doesn't have enough arm movement. It actually like quite sucks for him. But luckily, we don't have to deal with that in game, but the figure does, so you gotta be careful when posing it. He does have good articulation, but he has some random stuff that's super limited. But let's see if he can get his pose from his render and smash. Yeah, I think it's pretty close. He's missing a few of his things, so I'm gonna have to give that 2 out of 3 Triforces. Now this figure's dope, I just don't know if I can recommend it for its price point. Either way though, it's time to get him on the shelf. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching. This is
Day 8 time. Here's Day 8 upon.
This is Day 8 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Well, kinda. You'll see. If you've seen part 1 of the series, you would have known I got the Jack-specific Mario. But I was thinking of upgrading to the SH Figure Arts version. And you wouldn't believe it, but on Walmart.com, he was available. And it said he had him in my store, but there's no way. My Walmart never has good figures. But I decided to take my chances and drive my happy ass to Walmart. When I was walking up, I had no hope. When suddenly, no way. Dude. They actually had it, dude. They also had some other figures I need for my Smash collection, like this Rosalina and this Bowser Jr., but he's way too big. Look at him compared to Mario, bro. I even brought him over and compared him to the OG one. I will get those other figures when I have a higher budget, but for now it's just Mario. In hand, his box is super nice, and he comes with a whole bunch of accessories. This dude is such a fun figure. He is so much better than the Jack-specific one. But now I have a question for you guys. When I replace a figure with a better one, should it count as another day, or should new days be reserved for only new characters? Let me know in the comments. Now it's time to see if he can hit his pose from his render in Smash Bros. It's kind of close. It's not perfect, but I still think I gotta give that 3 out of 5 coins. I gotta bring attention to the lucky block he has from the popular MMOs videos. If you know, you know. Also, what should I do with this Jack-specific Mario? Because I don't need it anymore. Either way, it's time to put him in the display.
Give me
So let me know,
Jack-specific
who do
away
you
to
play in
fun.
Smash, and who do you want to see next? Thank you for watching.
Day 9 time with Rosalina.
This is part 9 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, with the Princess of the Galaxy.
Rosalina and Luma.
No.
That's right. Since it's Mario Day, I figured I'd make a figure from the new Mario Galaxy movie. If you watched part 8, you would have known I seen this figure when I got the SH Figure Arts Mario, but I did not pick it up. But enough of you told me to grab it that I eventually did. Getting this thing in hand, she has kind of bad articulation. Only her upper body has articulation, her legs have nothing. Not even a swivel. And yeah, that's unfortunate. You know what's even worse? One thing that makes me so mad about this figure. Where is Luma? No, cut the music. Seriously, where's Luma? She comes with a wand, but where's Luma? You're telling me I paid $20 for Rosalina, and enough of you are gonna bully me to buy the Bowser Jr. I'm not gonna get bullied to buy the Mario 2 just for a Luma. That would be 3 Marios I've reviewed for this series. I'm not doing that. But whatever, let's see if she can hit her pose from her
Make him
render
go
in
buy
Super
the
Smash
Luma.
Bros. It's kind of close. It's missing a certain star-shaped thing. Couldn't put my finger on it. No, I'm still mad about that. I'm giving that a 0. I'm not even giving that a relevant object. Another thing I noticed is not much of a complaint as the other stuff, but she is super tall. Like, this is her compared to other figures. That's just kind of crazy to me. But I guess I can't complain
He's
too much. This figure does
Spider-Man
look really
height.
good. So it's time to get her on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Thank you for watching.
Part 10 time. I will be releasing more videos as the series gets updated, so let's go.
This is day 10 of starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, it's the grandfather of gaming. That's
What?
right. We got Pac bag. I bought this without the box, so he just came in a bag. So let's put them together real quick. After getting both of his legs and his face on, he's finally ready to review. For accessories, he comes with 2 faces, 5 different hands,
Waka,
and a
waka,
cherry and a
waka,
ghost
waka,
effect.
waka.
While he might not have the most accessories, I still love this figure. He's so awesome and fun to pose. Don't worry, I'm probably not gonna put marker on mine. That shit washes off, right, Maso? I got this figure for about $20 off of JP Fan. They have really cheap figures over there, and if you use my link, you get about $80 worth of coupons. So But now, it's time to see if
I
he can hit
actually
his
got
pose
my
from his
Mega
render
Man.
in Smash.
Midnight
Yeah,
Pac-Man
I think that's
and
really good.
Shifted
I think
off
I have to give that 4 out of 5 pellets. I think this figure is perfect for Pac-Man. He looks just like he does in Super Smash Bros. Also, I might be wrong, but isn't this the only articulated Pac-Man on the market? Let me know in the comments. But either way, it's time to get him on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching. This is
Part
day
11
10.
time with the gaming mascot.
This is part 11, start of my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection. Today, with our first Pokemon,
Pikachu.
That's right, we got the mascot of Pokemon himself. This is the SH Figure Arts Pikachu, and this figure's like 10 years old. Can you believe that? Getting him out of the box, he actually has a decent amount of accessories. For starters, we have 2 pairs of hands, one fisted and one open. For faces, he has a happy one with an open mouth, a happy one with a closed mouth, and like a angry one with an open mouth. His articulation is a little bit outdated, but I think that's to be expected with a 10-year-old figure. It kind of sucks though, because he can't really do like a crawling pose like Pikachu usually does, but you know, it's fine. I think this guy's mostly based off the anime instead of the games, which is why he's more focused on like standing up instead of like crawling. Speaking of the anime, the SH Figure Arts Ash Ketchum is actually my #1 grail. I mean, dude, just look at this. It's so tough, but it's expensive. But this Pikachu figure is surprisingly not that expensive. I got him for like 30 bucks on JP Fans. But enough about pricing. It's time to see if he can hit his pose from his render in Smash. I mean, yeah, I think that's pretty close. He might just be a little bit too tubby for it, but it's fine. I gotta give that 3 out of 5 Pokeballs. For a figure this old, I think it's a super solid pickup, and if you want a Pikachu, I'd recommend this one. But now, it's time to put him on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Anyways,
12 time. I'm not being sponsored to say this, but this guy's
my
good.
Super Smash Bros. Collection is missing a certain Mario character. You know, a character of the certain green variety. So for part 12 of my Super Smash Bros. Collection, I'm adding Mario's brother, Louis.
Yoshi.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm a
Yoshi.
stinky little liar. Today, we have the SH Figure Arts Yoshi. This is the OG release. So he has this stand taped to his box. Here's the figure in hand, but we'll get to him later. He comes with 2 fists and an open hand, eyes looking in different directions, different shelves so Mario and Luigi can ride him. He also comes with this extended tongue, which I can't figure out how to get in the figure. He also comes with his hand holding an egg. Getting this figure in hand, his nose takes up his whole face. Let's change the angle. Sure, perfect. This dude has really unique mouth articulation because his whole head moves just to show his mouth. This figure is super dope, but he kind of has a little bit outdated articulation. To buy the reissue, it's like 70 bucks, which is crazy to me. Luckily for me though, I got this figure off of JP Fans for 30 bucks, and you could definitely get your own. If you use my link, you get like $80 worth of coupons, which is crazy. So if I were you, I wouldn't want to miss out. And now, it's time to see if he can hit his pose from his render in Super Smash Bros. Yeah, I think that's super accurate. I'm gonna have to give that 4 out of 5 eggs. Now, it's time to put him on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching.
Part 13. Bowser Jr.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of Super Smash Bros. Characters in the Mario movie. So for part 13 of my Super Smash Bros. Collection, I'm reviewing King Koopa's son,
Bowser Jr.
That's right, we got Bowser Jr. I was gonna get the version that comes with the clown cart, but it's just so big, and this figure already towers over most of the collection. Getting into his box, he comes with this paintbrush that breaks into 2 pieces. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Okay, getting it in hand, it actually looks pretty good. The details on it are super clean, and the paintwork is solid. It still pops apart. Why does it do that? Getting onto his articulation, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of booty cheeks. He doesn't pose super good. His joints don't move as far as they should, but it's whatever. As long as you're creative and you can use good angles, you can pose this guy, really. I just wish the clown car wasn't so big just so I could fit it in the collection, because that's what he uses in the game. Speaking of the game, let's see how well he can his pose from his render in Super Smash Bros. I mean, for not having his clown car, I think it's pretty accurate. I'm gonna have to give that a 2 out of 5.
He actually looks like a
I'm
goblin.
running out of objects. With characters like Fox and Rob in the movie, I really hope they get figured, because I'd be saving so much money not getting the World of Nintendo Fox. He's like 2 points of articulation, he's straight ass. But until then, we're just gonna put this guy in the collection. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching.
Part 14 time. Donkey Kong.
This is part 14, starting my Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Collection today with everybody's favorite ape,
Donkey Kong.
That's right, we got the Jack-specific Donkey Kong. This figure's pretty okay articulation, nothing to write home about, but it's still just fine. The only real complaint in general I have about this figure is he's a little bit small, but that's alright. You know we don't give a fuck about scale over here. I guess another nitpick that I could give is he doesn't really come with any accessories. I mean, I guess he does come with his banana.
That looks really good. I should have got that.
But he doesn't have any hands or any alternative faces. It's just, I don't know, I'd prefer that in a Donkey Kong.
I have to go to work.
And even though this guy doesn't really have any accessories, he's still a blast to pose. But maybe I'm biased, because Donkey Kong is one of my mains in Super Smash Bros. Speaking of Super Smash Bros, let's see how well he can hit his pose from his render in Ultimate. It is so close to being perfect. If he had just a little bit better articulation, he could 100% hit it. I'm gonna have to give that 3 out of 5 bananas. This figure is super solid and I love Donkey Kong, but now it's time to put him on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching. This is part 14 to start of my Super Smash Bros. I just added Donkey Kong to my Super Smash Bros. Collection. So for part 15, I thought it'd only make sense to add his brother, buddy, son, I don't know.
Diddy Kong!
Nephew.
That's right, we have Diddy Kong. There is some super low-hanging fruit with his name, but I'm gonna try to avoid that. Getting this dude open, he doesn't come with a lot, but what he does come with is pretty dope. You get the figure himself.
Oh, so cute.
And you also get this barrel. I know barrels are super common in the Donkey Kong games, but I think it's really cool you can use this as his recovery from Smash. Now, this guy doesn't have great articulation, but he's still super fun to pose. And I know in the Donkey Kong video, I said that I didn't care about scale, but Diddy is way bigger than Donkey Kong. I guess I could fix this by getting a bigger Donkey Kong, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Also, I have a lot of people telling me I should pose the whole shelf, and I guess the figures do kind of look boring just sitting there. So what do you guys think? Should I do that? Speaking of posing, let's see how well he can hit his pose from his render in Super Smash Bros. Honestly, better than I thought it would. If he had different hands, it'd be perfect. I'm gonna have to give that 3 out of 5 barrels. Even though this figure isn't perfect, I still love it. And now it's time to put him on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Thank you for watching.
Part 16 time.
Luigi is still my most requested character for my Smash collection. And thanks to the Mario Galaxy movie coming out recently, I thought it'd only make sense to add.
Mr. Game & Watch!
Hey, he's in the movie too. Now, I know in previous episodes I said I wasn't doing amiibos, but we're gonna make an exception today, and you're gonna find out why. Now, for accessories, he comes with this gold Smash plate and 4 alternate pre-posed poses. That's right, this guy doesn't have any articulation, but I think the poses he comes with are good enough to justify him being on the collection. Also, this guy's an amiibo, so that means he can have in-game data from someone training him. So let's test my curiosity and see if the previous owner had any data on this guy. Getting into Smash, let's head over to the amiibo section and see if there's anything. Scanning him in. There's nothing. Previous owner wiped his info. Speaking of Smash, let's see if any of his pre-posed things can even get close to his render in Smash. What the hell? How did they almost get it spot on? It's even crazier because this amiibo is from the Smash 4 days where his render was completely different. I'm gonna have to give that an 8 out of 9 on the Judge Hammer. Now it's time to put him on the shelf. Also, due to popular demand, I finally posed some of the figures. So let me know what you think. Now let me know, who do you play in Smash and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching. Luigi is still my most...
Part 17 time?
I've been teasing the character in my Smash collection for forever now, and now he's the most requested character. So today we're finally adding Luigi's favorite princess,
Daisy!
Yeah, you guys are never trusting me again. We got the Jack-specific Daisy. Getting this figure open, she only comes with 1 accessory, which is a star. So I'm gonna give it to Rosalina until we have an actual Luma. Now getting on to Daisy herself, her articulation
I'm
is
Daisy.
actually quite bad. It's really not good. She genuinely has 0 articulation in her lower half. The dress is one just solid piece of plastic. I don't know why they would do that. So to make up for the disappointment, we're adding a second character in one video. If you remember from episode 5, this is the shoebox that contains my entire old Minecraft collection. And who else better to add than
Alex!
Quick review for Alex, because her articulation is the exact same as Steve's. If you want to see like a more dedicated review, just go watch the Steve video. It's weird to say this, but the Alex figure is so much better than Daisy. You think with a Minecraft design, Daisy would have better articulation, but no, Alex wins easily. But either way, it's time to see if they can hit their pose from their render in Smash. It's fine. I'll give it 1 out of 5 daisies. I wonder if Alex can hit her pose. Well, no shit. But either way, it's time to get these guys on the display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Anyways, thank you for watching. I've been teasing the character in my...
No.
I've already reviewed 2 Marios for my Smash Bros. Series, and you guys convinced me to get a 3rd one for 1 accessory.
Mario and Luma.
Yeah, I hate Mario now. I bought this just for Luma, because I guess people don't like that she's holding a power star instead of a thing from her actual game, which actually kind of makes sense, like I get it. But still, I had to get a whole $20 figure just for 1 accessory. Getting this guy's box open as gently as I can, he comes with just Luma, nothing else. Well, that's all I need from this figure. Now on to Luma. They're pretty cool, they have no articulation, but they look really accurate to the movie. I wish they kind of look more like the game, but I understand why they don't. Oh my god, fine, I'll review Mario. Getting him out of the package, he honestly feels pretty solid. His articulation honestly isn't that bad. What? I was just hating so hard on this guy, but honestly, he's not even that bad. His articulation's pretty solid. He honestly might be like the strongest part about this figure. Is it true that this guy could be better than the SH Figuarts Mario? No, I still don't like him. But now it's time to add Rosalina and Luma to the Smash display. So let me know, who do you play in Smash, and who do you want to see next? Anyway, thank you for watching.
That's all for now, guys. Bye.